In this video, we're celebrating the incredible strength and resilience of women who have faced adversity head-on and come out victorious. Whether you're dealing with a personal struggle or trying to break through barriers in your life and career, this video is for you. Get ready to be motivated and inspired like never before. Let's journey together in celebration of the incredible resilience of women. Now to begin, let's understand the meaning of resilience. Simply put, resilience is the ability to cope with and bounce back from adversity, trauma, stress or challenging life experiences, while still enduring the mental, emotional and physical fallout, things like anger, grief, or pain. Despite what's going on in her life, a woman with resilience has the ability to remain optimistic, hopeful, and maintain her sense of purpose, while discovering productive ways to problem solve and continue forward. So the question is resilience inherent in a person's nature, or is it something that's learned? Well, we believe it's possibly a bit of both, a combination of inherent traits and learned skills. You see, some women can naturally possess a greater level of resilience due to a combination of their genetics, upbringing, and life experiences. Then there are those instances where resilience is developed and strengthened intentionally through effort and practice. Now, how would one go about intentionally developing resilience in their life? First, through building strong relationships. We're proponents of having a network of supportive family members and friends to live life with and within. It's the proverbial village concept, but it's so true. Life is meant to be lived in community, not alone, and having this village network can help one cope with the stresses and adversities of life. Then would you believe that taking care of oneself is an important component of building resilience? Well, it is. You see, developing resilience requires taking care of yourself, physically and emotionally. You need to be intentional about getting enough rest, exercising, eating a balanced diet, and taking part in activities that bring you relaxation and joy. Can't you see, your mindset is extremely important to your ability to stand in the midst of the stuff that's common to life and endure? You see how important mindset is to you being resilient? You being faced with barriers can either be viewed as opportunities for learning and growth, or as an insurmountable hurdle that forces you to turn around and walk away in defeat, never discovering the life that was awaiting you on the other side. Failure and fear turning you around, while resilience has you forging bravely ahead. Do you see how important your mindset is to developing resilience? An optimistic mindset that's open to growth can help you to see challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for development and learning. This can literally energize you, with any fear you might have had beaten back by the sheer exhilaration of possibly overcoming it all, and daring to believe that you can have your dreams and goals come true. It's this sense of meaning and purpose in your life that can keep you hoping beyond anything negative or discouraging you see yourself faced with, and feeding your resilience with confidence and hope. Can't you see? Resilience within works to cultivate good coping mechanisms such as mindfulness, problem solving, and stress management, all positive approaches that can help you to navigate stressful situations and manage challenging emotions. On that note, just as critical to the development of resilience is getting professional help when needed. Hear us, the issues and challenges we've faced, and in some cases, are currently facing as women, are often rooted in our experiences of discrimination, oppression, and gender-related violence. This can be a lot to navigate through to get to our healthier self. If stress or adversity becomes overwhelming, or if signs of anxiety, depression, or other mental health issues appear, you may need to consider seeking help from a mental health expert. Know that none of this can be done overnight. Strengthening resilience requires deliberate effort, practice, and the willingness to ask for help when necessary. Resilience is a dynamic process, meaning it's changing and evolving as you develop and grow. Having said all that, what does a woman with resilience look like in her everyday life? She looks like me, and she looks like you. She's comfortably juggling several roles, including those of caregiver, breadwinner, and community leader. Her resilience enabling her to cope with stress and adversity, and manage her emotions, while maintaining a sense of calm in her hectic day. She's successfully balancing her tasks and overcoming obstacles as they arise, despite the pressures of the many roles she plays in her particular life. Though she's experienced sexism on the job, spousal abuse, unequal access to school because of her gender, a lack of employment opportunities, as well as other forms of gender-based discrimination, she's managed to persevere and overcome. She's wise enough to utilize social networks for support and solidarity. She's found her community where she can share her experiences, find and provide emotional support, and advocate alongside her sisters, as they utilize their combined voices, strength, and resilience to challenge and speak out against various forms of oppression, advocating for change, and fighting for gender equality and social justice for themselves and their daughters. You see, she's figured out that her resilience buffers her from bouts of depression, anxiety, or other mental health problems that could develop in the course of her facing stress and hardship. That's what resilience can do, help women deal with the challenges they face, by providing them with the tools and resources they need to navigate difficult situations, overcome obstacles and setbacks, allowing them to persist in the face of challenges, and to emerge stronger and more empowered on the other side. Lastly, resilience can help women persevere, while maintaining their mental and emotional well-being, and pursuing their goals and aspirations with greater determination. Ultimately, being resilient can help women to thrive in the face of adversity, and lead fulfilling and meaningful lives. Now here's the million-dollar question. Can we develop more resilience? The answer to that is yes. Hear this, resilience is a dynamic process, meaning, it can be developed and strengthened over time, with intention, effort, and practice. Don't you see? You can create and build up resilience in your own life. Heaven knows you've been through enough, right? And you've prevailed. What do you think helped you to do that? Resilience. It may not be a towering flame, perhaps only a little bitty spark, but it was enough to get you here. Intentionally developing resilience can get you all the rest of the way, to the fulfillment of your goals, and the realization of some of your dreams. Now, how can we start? 1. And we know we sound like a broken record, but we're going to keep on saying this, because it's so crucial in the lives of us women. And that's, seek support. We women can develop resilience, and the ability to handle stress and adversity better, by developing good relationships, and getting support from family, friends, and your village of women. We can't emphasize how important the role of being connected to people can play in you developing resilience. This is where you can get moral support, as well as physical assistance in helping you to deal with stresses common to life, challenging situations, or traumatic times. Then there's being mindful, to take care of yourself. I know many of you don't think this is important, but love, it is. It's how we operate and how we're wired. You need to take time out. No, you need to intentionally schedule time for activities that promote your physical and emotional well-being, such as exercise, healthy eating, and relaxation techniques like meditation or deep breathing. Personally, I use my Fitbit as a guide. When I get the signal that I need to get up and walk, I further use that as an opportunity to do a bit of deep breathing, close my eyes for a minute, sit back and listen to calming rain, or if the weather is right, I take a slow walk around the backyard. Regardless of how crazy or hectic your life is, you've got to make time throughout the day to tend to you. Then you need to deal with your mindset. You can take control of your thoughts by challenging negative ones the minute they show up. Further, you can likewise challenge negative comments and thoughts someone speaks to you. We're not saying be confrontational, especially if you're in a volatile relationship or need the job that's not physically healthy or financially smart, but you can control what you do with the statement once it crosses into your brain. I've rebuked words someone said to me when I wasn't empowered to challenge them outright. I've said to myself, I reject that comment. That is not, and will not ever be me. That was me back then, but the new me is developing. I will not be held back by my past. I will not be deterred by a bleak-looking future. I am strong and capable. I can bounce back like I've done in the past, this time even better. And this too shall pass. The point is that learning new coping strategies, such as problem solving, mindfulness, or stress management techniques, can help you to better manage difficult emotions, navigate challenging situations, and further develop resilience. Ultimately, you need to want to be more resilient. And you need to believe you can get there. You need to tell yourself that developing resilience, or growing the bit you already have, is a critical part of your development in you becoming the best you possible. You need to believe that resilience can help you to develop a sense of purpose and meaning, which can motivate you to persevere in the face of the challenges posed by past crises, current trauma, or the heavy stresses of living daily life. Believe with us that resilience can, and believe that it will, play a key role in helping you to navigate crises and traumas with greater confidence, well-being, and grace. Let's carry this message of resilience and empowerment with us as we take on any challenge or obstacles that may come our way. Keeping in mind that we are resilient, capable, and strong. Know that together, we can overcome any obstacle and realize our dreams. So let's keep pushing forward, let's keep fighting for what we believe in, and never give up on ourselves. Now there will be no call to action, no hit the like or leave a comment. How about we do this? We'll simply update the channel with content twice a week, Sundays and Wednesdays as possible, and you visit and view. No pressure. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.